Everyone, today we will study about another crystalline allotrope of carbon, that is graphite. Graphite is a Greek word meaning to write. Graphite is grayish black in color with a metallic luster. So today we will study about structure, properties and uses of graphite. So let's start with structure of graphite. How carbon atoms are arranged in graphite. In graphite, carbon atoms are arranged in the form of hexagonal rings. You can see hexagonal rings in layer. Okay, and any carbon you can take, each carbon is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms in that layer. This point try to remember. In diamond, each carbon is bonded to 4 other carbon atoms, but in graphite each carbon is bonded to only 3 other carbon atoms in that layer. And different layers of graphites are held together by rather weak forces of attraction. Okay, between layers what are present? Weak van der Waals forces of attractions are present, and due to these weak van der Waals forces of attraction, layers can slide over one another. Okay, this point also very important. Due to presence of weak forces of attraction, layers can slide over one another, and this is one reason why graphite scales off easily and can mark paper. And because of this property, it is also used as lubricant. Okay, so again just see the structure. Okay, try to understand the structure. In graphite, one carbon is attached to 3 carbon atoms. It means one electron is free. Then which type of structure? Two-dimensional layered structure. Hexagonal rings are present, and between layer which force of attractions are present? Van der Waals forces of attraction, which are very weak, they are present. Okay, and because of presence of weak van der Waals forces, they can slide over one another. Okay, so this is structure. Now properties also we will discuss. What is the color of graphite? It is grayish black in color, crystalline nature. It is very soft and greasy. Why it is soft and greasy? This point, because layered structure, due to presence of weak van der Waals forces, they can slide over one another. Okay, then stability also. It is very stable allotrope, but at very high temperature and high pressure, it can be converted into artificial diamond also. Okay, otherwise it is quite stable. Then conductivity, it is good conductor of electricity. Why? Due to presence of free valence electron. One valence electron is free. Why one valence electron is free? Because it is bonded to, in graphite, one carbon is bonded to only 3 carbon atoms. Okay, then it is insoluble in ordinary solvent. It has very high melting point. Okay, 3730 degrees Celsius, very high. And then structures we have already discussed. What is the structure? Why it is soft? Why it is used as lubricant? Because it can slide over one another. Why it can slide over one another? Due to presence of weak forces of attraction. Okay, then uses of graphite. Number one, it is used for making lead pencils. Why? Because graphite scales off easily and can mark paper. This is the reason it is used for making lead pencil. Then second point, for making electrodes. Why it is used for making electrode? Because it is chemically inactive and good conductor of electricity. Okay, then third use, it is used for making refractory crucibles because it can withstand very high temperature. Its melting point is very high, so it can withstand very high temperature and good conductor of heat. Okay, then in making polishes and paints And very important use, graphite is extensively used in nuclear reactor. For what? To absorb neutrons and as a result help in moderating the nuclear reaction. Okay? Slow down the speed of neutron by absorbing neutrons in nuclear reactant. Then why it is used as a lubricant, where it is as a lubricant, that also you should know. Machines which have to be operated at high temperature cannot be lubricated with oil, grease, etc. Why? Because they vaporize immediately at the high temperature. So in all such machines, graphite is used as lubricant. Okay, that's it. Thank you.